Hello everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever. We are running along here with one of our buses. Wow, it's very loud, but yeah, let's get out of this. It's very loud, but yeah, we are in near one of our buses here in Farsø, where we kind of left off in the last episode. And yeah, I've been doing quite a lot of things here, kind of a lot of things. And should we go over them? I think we should. So Farsund is the last connected piece of... that is where we ended the last episode, where we connected Farsund here. Right ahead of... or in between... Wow, I have no idea what I'm saying. Flegefjord and Farsund, and also Moy was the last episode here. So it looks like it's all running really well. I haven't done a whole lot in terms of putting in more bosses. They probably do need a few more bosses here in Farsund, but whatever. So what I've been up to, for the most part, is getting more connected. Is getting even more connected. Now, there is this train right here running in this direction, and that is going into the southern part of Norway, of course. So that's going to be interesting to look at. And yeah, these stations, I actually really like these, because you can connect them like that, and it just makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I just feel like that's a really good way to go. So we got two tunnels here going in. Right now the cargo one is only there because I needed to do it because of, well, something on the other side. So on the other side, well, another tunnel, and yeah, there we go, another tunnel here for the cargo as well. And over here we got this long bridge, and that's why I got the cargo tracks on as well, because I needed to kind of... Whoa! What's going on here? My camera is going all crazy. Okay, never mind. I don't know what happened. Sometimes it just do stuff. But right here we got a new train station, and yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Here. So yeah, as you can see here, I've probably flattened a lot of the area, but with the smoothening tool, you can see it looks actually rather good. It looked kind of good. So what is this? Well, this is, I've called it the ML station. And that's because it's connected to two places. It's connected to both Lyngdal and Mandal. So this bus station down here is, well, there's a line between Lyngdal and one to Mandal as well. So they're kind of connected to each other as well by that. And yeah, that seems to be working quite nicely as well. Not a whole lot of passengers just yet, but that will add up. Yeah, the game has not been running a whole lot. I've been paused quite a bit because I've been doing a lot in the cities, upgrading all these small roads and putting in new roads, putting in this bridge here in between. And yeah, it's like it's gonna take some time before the game is really getting on with it. This looks pretty crazy. This road looks pretty crazy. We even got a bus stop up there, and they will probably build in that direction too. So that's two more cities connected, and pretty nice, right? But that's not all, because as you can see here, there is yet another line running out from this station. And if we follow that, which is quite a long bit here, and with lots of tunnels and small bridges in between them, like you would see in Norway, I guess. Another tunnel here going all the way through. Small area in between the tunnels here. And same here. And then it's running into this station that we're coming up to, which is called GLK. And that is a pretty big area, right? Again, and you can see I flattened the area and then smoothing it out, like I do. And then we got this area, and I think it looks... Again, I like it with a gas station and all that stuff. And as you can see here, lots of bus lines. That means we got 3 connected cities to this central GLK station. And GLK, it stands for, well, Grimstad, Lillesand, Kristiansand, GLK. So that's a whole new system here. Or well, not a system, but just 3 more cities connected. And again, lots of upgrades. It takes a lot longer than it looks it will do. Yeah, and then again, bus lines going into all cities with what is it called? The bus line. Wow, I can't speak today. What is going on? Yeah, the upgraded streets with bus lines on them. So hopefully they will develop, and already now we can see there are definitely a demand for people getting out of this city. Also, we got some ferry stations. Some of the cities will have ferry stations going northbound or well southbound as well. So this one will go up to right here, up to Farsund, and Farsund also have a connection going up to Stavanger. So just some very long ferry route. As you can see, it lags quite heavily when we get up to this area. I've even gone into the settings and really put down the graphical. But when you got these big cities, and it's not even that big yet. I mean, 1100, that's actually quite big. Brünn is getting really big. But yeah, that's why I'm also going the southbound route now, because the game is just like insanely up here. Or quite a bit, actually, because of all the connections, all the people, all the small... actually, we don't really have a lot of traffic in here anymore. Well, over here we do, but it's going down because probably they are using the public transport systems. Sandnes looking rather okay here. Do have a bit of traffic here in the central part of Sandnes, but it looks all right. But yeah, the ferry is going up to Brünn. Well, not Brünn, up to Stavanger. So we got a couple of ferry lines going back and forth just to have that second unique connection as well, and just to have some ferries going southbound as well. I think that was a pretty good idea. So quite a lot. This whole area, all these cities, pretty much done for. I mean, they all got their unique connections, and we can actually move further down south towards Arendal, which I think we will... I think that is where we're gonna go. I actually want to see something here. Do they actually have... Yeah, they do have... it's probably quite a few days ago that happened, but there was an attack in Kongsberg, and yeah, I just wanted to see if it actually was in here, the city, but it is. Okay, so it is. I thought in the news they said that it's only like a 40k city, 40k people, and interesting enough, it is actually in the city. That tells you something about Norway, I guess. That when we have this many, I mean, even a small city like Kongsberg is in here, so that's pretty interesting on the map. But yeah, that attack with an arrow bow, shit, terrible, absolutely horrible. And apparently he was a Dane. Well, not really. I think his mother was a Dane, but whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's still an absolutely horrible attack. Really macabre kind of way to attack someone with... I mean, yeah, guns as well, sure, but still, you're using a silent weapon. I mean, come on, that's... yeah, terrible. So, what we're up to in this episode is going towards Arendal. Yeah, it's not a big city, but you know what? It will develop. It got so much room. It's very flat, this area. Well, it's still hilly. But compared to the rest of Norway, this is basically flat. So, yeah, we need to figure out how we're going to do this. And as you can see, the demand are going up in the cities, and I will get back to them and put on... I think the first one up here... I think the first one we put in between... Yeah, here. See, the demand is already there. 120. And I think the train here already got like 4. Yeah. Is already 64. It can only got... it already got 64... what is it called? What are the wagons? I think they're called wagons or something like that. So they can already hold 64 people. And the demand here in... What is this? Egersund. Oh wow, this Egersund actually looks really good. I really like that. With the plateau out here, or well, Iceland, I guess. It looks really good, and yeah, the demand will only go up the more the city will develop, and the longer the lines have been in there. So we will definitely get. Let's see how much it's actually got in profit here. 1 million already. And they're going to be profitable. All these lines are going to be profitable we are putting in. It's not even a worry anymore, the money. But it would be nice to get up to 1 billion. I don't think I've ever been to 1 billion, at least not in this game. I wasn't transport. I've actually not played this game as much as you might think I have. I think I played like 100 hours or something. And many times it's just been... Yeah, it's... Sometimes you just play for a couple of hours and then you're making a new map. And then I think I've done that way too much and not really completed anything that I wanted to complete. In this series, we will definitely get to 1 billion, and we will definitely connect the whole of Norway, basically. At least with passenger lines. Not with cargo. That's gonna be another series. I have plans on another series where we're gonna go more into the cargo and probably connect every city on a new map with cargo instead of passengers, but that's gonna be in the future. For now, we are not done in Norway. So yeah, these passenger lines are definitely gonna be profitable. They're definitely gonna be nice, and yeah, I think it's time we are looking at Arndal here. The first thing I usually do is just taking a look at where this is probably going to go. Well, yeah, that's fine. We could definitely get a good line in here. And I think this area over here, a bit away from the city, so it got some development to be, so we can leave it up to the development to get out here, is a good thing. And then just have a bus route going in there. It's probably the most simple of all the things I've put in so far with this train line. And we also need to know which direction it's going to go in, down to Kraui here. And then probably in between Poskron and Skien, or whatever that name is, in the future, going around the corner over here. Yeah, okay. But for now, we can focus on Arndal. And I think just this area over here. And I am going to flatten the area. I actually want to see... One thing I also always kind of do, I don't mind there is a kind of elevation, but as you can see here, up here, you can see the elevation. This is 13 meters, and I'm trying to keep it like between 0 and 20, so it won't have too much elevation. So let's check it out right here. Yeah, that's 44. Yeah, we need to like find, ooh, it's actually quite hilly. It's actually quite hilly. I think we need to dig a hole here. It's actually a lot. Okay, we got 19, 20 meters over here. We're probably going to use that as like 13. This is probably the lowest. Probably going to use that as navigation. So I'm just zooming in, going into this and taking this one. And I'm probably just going to go from here and out. I know it's going to cost a lot of money, but I don't mind. I don't mind. I can smoothen it all out again and make it look good. So yeah, something like that. And then just use an area like this. Probably should actually go a little bit further out. Yeah, as you can see, 30 million. Who cares? I'm gonna get them back in easily enough in a month. So there we go, and we can smoothen this area out. Actually, I kind of want to use this. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. We're going to the smoothing again. Now I got an idea from what I was just doing here. Yeah, I can't go over but I'm probably gonna make a bridge there, and I'm gonna make, yeah. I'll show you. I'll show what my idea is here with doing that, because I think some of you maybe already got the idea of that. I'm gonna go under this as well, so we have two bridges on either end, and then we can make the bus lines go in a circle. Yeah. I kind of like that. And okay, so the first thing I'm putting in after I've done this flattening is the train station itself. And let's take a look. The tracks, the buildings. Here we go. We got passenger station, and everything should be set as it is because, well, I haven't been out of the game. So, I've also changed. Oh, yeah. Let's go back here. I've changed in between. I think it's these. Is it here? No, it's actually further down. I think it's here. Right here, the passengers are on this side, but on this side, on this passenger, they are on the other side. So, in between here, they are kind of... I wanted the passengers on the other side going forward. So, yeah, they're just overlapping each other. I think the cargo is going under the passenger line in some of these in some of these tunnels. So now we got the passengers on towards the or towards the coastline. So, yeah. Where are we? Right here. We are right here. Let's get that station going. So if that's the case, we need to turn this around. And I think they want the station up here to have some room for myself. We just need to zoom out and check out how, yeah, that's perfectly fine. No problem. And as you can see, the game is lacking a bit. I can't really do anything about it. I mean, my computer are fine. It's not a computer. It's the more you have in these maps, and this is the largest map you can possibly have. It's even larger than the one you have in the base game. You have to actually go in and mod this to be this big. So the bigger the map and the longer you've been playing on it, the more it's gonna be. I want it to be just a bit more like that. I'll take that, and then we need to configure it. I'm doing this right away, always, because why not? To make sure that I got everything in, so I don't have to redo it at some stage. That's actually completely wrong. See, that's completely wrong. I don't need I need the other way around. I need the cargo holdings first, or cargo platforms first. Put them in, big ones. ESP. Oh, come on, game. What did you do? Well, it's not the game. It's me. It's me. I made a mistake. We need those in. Then we need double tracks. 160. Might as well take the 160s. I don't see a point why I wouldn't do that. Because they will do quite fast... I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, but I like the 160s. And there we go. And one last plateau on the other side of platform. Oh, it feels so bad doing that. It feels just terrible. But it's my mouse clicking just being really poor. There we go. And also, I like to do a couple of passenger buildings just for, the looks of it. Let's take 2 passengers here and then maybe some cargo on the ends. I think that's pretty cool. We could take one over here, but I like to leave that space for another thing. That's about it. That's about what we need. And I might go over them in the future and just make them more beautiful, but I feel like this is good enough for me. And some people in these games, and I understand why, use 6 hours on this little area, just this little area, putting in small trees and all, just assets. And I like it when I see someone else do it, but I'm not too much into it myself, to be honest. I don't get much out of it doing it, so I'm not doing it. I kind of like, what I like about this game is a mix between connecting things and also getting a profit, and maybe I don't know what else. It's very, but the very, very detailed things, I have a hard time with it. At least when I'm doing it, I like someone else doing it and watching it, but I don't really want to do it myself. It's like it's a bit too much for me to do. See, I want this locomotive depot on the other side here. I feel like it's a pretty good way to go, and it looks rather decent. And yeah, I kind of like it. But I probably wanted it a little bit further out. Maybe not. Just there. Again, we are just doing that to make sure that we have everything in order here. I think that's pretty good. The only thing I'm worried about with this depot, but we can easily take it out, if I want another high-speed connection above it, going over or instead of going in towards the train station, so they can just pass by. If I want in the future trains going all the way along all the way up to maybe Stavanger, instead of stopping at each city. But yeah, again, that's a problem for the future. I'm not sure I'm gonna do that anyway. So yeah. Now we need a bus station, and we got one city here, so we need just 2 plateaus or platforms, and that should do. But I will also make a cargo holding, and I think putting it in like this should be good. I wanted it a little bit further away from the train station, something like that. I think I'll take that. I'm not sure if we're making a truck station here. I don't think so. I think this is going to be a very simple place. We need another, passenger. No, cargo. We need cargo. I think I'm just gonna do it right there. I'm not gonna build more of those because it is costing money. But yeah, it's just to make sure that if the city decided to build something, that I didn't have to tear it down again. Not that I really worry too much. Now we need to think about how we are moving into the city with the buses here. I should probably make the lines first, but I think it's going to be a very simple just tunnel all the way through. I don't mind making those tunnels. It's a good way to keep the elevation. Let's actually see, what is the elevation here? 14 meters. Yeah, not a whole lot compared to the other one. Not a whole lot. So what we wanted to do with this was probably making... I think we're going to go with pausing the game here. Getting rid of some of this because we're making bridges here. So in that case, we need to do this. Just get rid of that. There we go. I will smooth all this out when we are done. But I might... Yeah, we just need to remember to do that. So let's get into streets here. I think we're going to go with large country roads. Nah, you know what? I think this is all going to be a city. We're going to go with large street or medium street. I think we're going to go with large street here. Can we make it like bus line, player ownership, doesn't matter, but I want to go around in a circle. I could kind of bend it around it. I don't know. Is that gonna work for me? I kind of don't like how it looks. think I need to go out just a little bit with a normal road like this. Maybe... Maybe I have an idea here. Going down this way with both sides. And from there, we can kind of go along here. Which makes sense also. It makes sense. And then from here, we can maybe bend it all the way around with... like that. Ooh, see, that's way better. I like that a whole lot more. And I will just smoothen things out, and I think that's gonna look good. Is this the road we want to go for? Yeah, it is. I think I'll take that. It's even cheap. Wow. There we go. And on the other side as well. That might be a little bit more... Ooh, can we get it? Yeah. You know what? I'll take that. I'll take something like that. The worry over here is it's pretty steep, but I think we're probably going to go for the connection down there. In that case, we'll want to probably do something like that. Okay. Let's see. If I connect it down here, it's going to make a tunnel through that. Actually, I'm not against that. It looks, if I look from the top here, that looks pretty decent. I like that. Take the high-speed tunnel. I got that. Actually, that is some new mods that I put in. I'm putting a new mods in if I find something I like. Sometimes I'm just looking through things and I'm just putting them in. And the tunnels are one thing. And I think I also got some new bridges, which we can. We might as well do that. I think this should probably be. Take this out completely. Because we're gonna upgrade it anyway. So yeah, just take this out. And if we are... Actually, take out this bridge as well. I'm going to go for a big bridge here. Really large bridge. Let's see what we can do. We're going to go for the extra large one. We don't really need bus lanes on it, but whatever. What it's going to do if I just do this? It's going to lag. Bridge collision. Yeah, I don't really want that. See... I think we're going to go from 1 point to 1 point here. If we just go over here, it's going to do that small bridge over there. I don't really like that. Ooh, that's a lot better. That's interesting, actually. But it's going very much downhill from there. That's disconnected. Can we like go downhill here first? Yes, we can. I think I'm going to take that. I don't mind it making a tunnel there, but I don't really like a bridge right there. Try that and see what it does now. That's very interesting, making that small tunnel. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Let's make sure it's going in this direction. That small tunnel. I really like stuff like that. It just makes it look so much better. And this is exactly what I was looking for, like this canyon kind of thing. Let's take this bridge. I really like this bridge. I don't know why, but I've been building them all over the place here in Norway, so we're going to continue with that trend. Well, you're kind of in the way. You're in the way. Fuck off. Let's make the bridge over here first. See. Gonna get off a bit. That's kind of nice. I do like that. Not too bad. Make it the other one. I do have, as you can see, more bridges, but I actually don't like them how they look. I mean, yeah, they look all right. Looks pretty nice, but I'm going for this one. I just like how it looks. Kind of modern, but yeah, I just feel like this is the right bridge for Norway for some reason or the other. So there we go, and I think we're gonna go for... Okay, it's already on it. We can... Ooh, let's see. Oh, it's making another bridge right there. I don't really like that. Nah. Nope, the other way, please. Go in micro sections so I can smoothing it out a little bit without... I think something like... Okay, just before the bridges. Right there. I kind of like that. I'll take it. And then we can smoothing things out. Well, I need to complete this. Let's go back to this one and connect it up here, I think. See how that looks. That's not too bad. We need bus lanes, please. Yeah, that's autosave going on. That's going to be a long one. It takes longer and longer with the autosave. But while that's going on, we can just take a look at what else we're going to need to do. See, I think it will. The city will definitely build around the train station and in this area where there is this large road. And I have a feeling we might need a bus. Oh, I don't know how to do this because I wanted to go in a circle, but just making a small circle here is probably not going to be enough for this city. It's probably not going to be enough. But yeah, first off, let's go into upgrade mode here. If we're just going directly over here, well, first off, we're completely destroying the city, but I don't care about that. But I kind of feel like we should probably get a bit more. You know what? No, I'm actually cool. I'm actually cool with this. Wow, lots of lag. Just build it straight over here. And just make a big round circle. And oh man, I kind of wanted to, because when the city is getting built into this area, I think I'm good with it. It's gonna be such a mad place with this canyon. But yeah, I think we are not doing more than that actually. And oops, wrong one. I wanted to go into buildings and make a few bus stops. But I think I'm gonna make bus stops along this road because that is making sure that the city will probably start developing in those areas as well. And I kind of want to do that. So we're just gonna make a big old loop here. And making a few bus stops in the city and on this side. And then probably around here, just before the tunnel, and then here again. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, they will build up here as well, but I think they will build roads down toward my, well, station as well. Hopefully that's gonna happen. I think we can go into the smoothing area now and just do this. I mean, it still looks kind of decent. Sometimes it doesn't want to do it because there is something in the way. Yeah, that's sometimes a little bit annoying, but you know what? Yeah, that looks kind of nice. That looks kind of nice. And now it's less of a canyon and just, you know, there we go. Cool. We probably have to do it again when we put in our train tracks. But yeah, that's pretty good. I kind of like that. And I also want to do it right here. Sweet. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty damn good to me. Okay, well, what else? Well, I think we're going to put in the train tracks now. And we don't really need anything but the passenger line. We can put in the cargo line when we need it. Or if we do, I'm not sure I'm going to do it. I'm not sure I'm going to do it, but if I do that in the future, it's going to be there anyway. So yeah, I'm more than likely going to do it. Let's see, let's go with the inside. I'm just going to punch a hole and see what it's going to do here. Sometimes it happens to be the right choice. So we just got a tunnel right here in the mid. Going from here to where? To here. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted anyway. Just make it a high-speed one, so very easy going here. 9 million, sure, take it. Double track it. And that's the most easy route you will ever make, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem here with... Sometimes when you're making tunnels, it doesn't really want to do it, so you have to take it in smaller sections. There we go, let's try again. It's... Okay, now it works. Okay, good, let's connect it up. There we go. Okay, that happened. Let's go. Let's try in the other direction. Let's just take that and go ahead and do the rest. There we go. Is it connected? Yes, it is. Good. Then we need our diamond. Ooh, that might. I think we got enough room. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because if you're trying to do it inside or just outside of the tunnel here, this close to a tunnel, it can be, well, tricky. But yeah, that's the diamond on this side. Let's go to the other side. Right here. One more diamond coming in. Yes, yes. There we go. Easy, easy. And then we need some signals. Actually, I want to make sure that we are building this one first. Actually, did I have one in the other end? I think I did. Don't need it here. At least not for now. Track signals. What I'm usually doing is doing not for this diamond. I'm not doing one way. I don't actually know if that means anything, but I do. Yeah, I'm not sure. And then after this, I'm usually going down and doing the other end. The other end here, putting in the more than one-way signal. And then I'm gonna switch over to autosig and say, I don't, one way, yes, please. And then I'm just finding a good spot like here. And it should have lagged a bit, but yeah, there we go. They are all in on the opposite end, doing the same. And I think that's the easiest way to do signals. But I mean, that's how I'm doing them. And the autosig is a mod as well, so you need that mod if you need to do this. It's just replacing a lot of the work you have to do, basically. So there we go. We can make a line already. Yeah, we did have this one. We need to actually put it in. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit tricky. I think we're gonna make an extra tunnel. It's gonna look a little bit odd, doesn't it? Let's see if we can bend it around the corner there. Let's do that, and then. Oh, well. We can actually get it in like that, but it's gonna. Yeah, I don't know about when we get the cargo on, but I can. Oh no, too much curvature. Yeah, we need another tunnel for that. Yeah. You know what? I think I'll take it. It's not something I'm too worried about or anything. It's all right, and I can change it in the future, and it actually looks quite nice. The only thing that I won't be able to get this cargo in, and that's where I need to change it. But when I do that, we can probably get this connected to both the cargo and the other one by some means. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And we can put in a line, new line from. Actually, it's gonna be from up here from GLK to Arndal. Right. Let's call it that. GLK to Arndal. How is Arndal spelled? Arndal. Okay. Interesting. Didn't know how that was spelled. I don't think I've ever been in Arndal, so yeah, you know. I mean, there are many places in Norway I've never been. That is train. There we go. Oh, I forgot something. So we need to find it again. Because I'm an idiot. I like to put when it's like I like to do this because then I can easily find it. This is one of the lines that I really want to easily find. So we're putting that in. They're all going to be on the top that way. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one is Sandnes to Egersund and then going southbound. I kind of like doing that sometimes with stuff. Oh, I forgot to connect this. We probably should do that. Yeah, I should probably do this one. Bus lane, don't need it. Whoops. There we go. I'm not going to operate this line because we're not going to have anything on it. Did we connect this? Yes. So now we just need to make the bus routes. Let's put them in. New line. From here. Going around in a circle. There we go. Connecting them all up. And that is going to be Arendal. Passenger bus 1. And another one going in the opposite direction. There we go. Big old circle. Should be good. That's probably not going to make a profit, but that's not the main point of them. The main point is moving passengers from the city into the train station. So that's about it. So yeah, profit is not really important with the bus lines. Passenger. Sometimes I just stop myself thinking because I need to do stuff. There we go. Okay, cool. That's about it. Now we just need a truck station and put it in and we're good to go. Then Arndal is pretty much connected. We could make a ferry connection as well, but yeah, I think we're just going with a normal cargo holding here. We could maybe get it in here. Oh yeah. It is making a traffic light, which is kind of annoying, but I guess it's making a traffic light no matter where it is. So we might as well put it in right here. And that kind of looks half decent, doesn't it? Half decent. Yeah. Let's go. It's a bit annoying with the traffic light, but yeah, whatever. One traffic light is not gonna kill me. So how many vehicles? Well, I always start with 2 when it's these Renault K30 Type D. I put them in pretty much all the cities we have been putting in new bus lines in. So I think we need just 4. I'm gonna put more in the future. Well, they can just go directly into Arndal passenger bus 1 and the other one. I usually go when I don't really have anything to do or just feel like just recoloring stuff, I'm going over all the lines, or well, the lines that I know need recoloring, and then I'm doing it after that. I don't know why I'm doing it in that strange order instead of just doing it now, but it's usually because I don't really always know what the colors are, and you know what? That's just how I do things. So there we go. I think everything is in order. Oh well, we didn't buy actually. Yeah, we did get this in, and I've also just gone with the Flying Scotsman for now. I will get something else in the future, but for now I think they're good for this line because they can do 120, and it's quite a long line, and it works well with these ones as well. It can do 110. So yeah, I feel like it's a good way to go. Just gonna buy one for now, and let's color this one just because. What color is it? It's like a very strange yellow. I don't know. Human color. Well, white color, I should say. It's a what you would see someone as me, as a not a Norwegian, but a Dane have as a. Nah, it's even more. It's probably not really my color of skin. I'm way more white than this. I'm a white boy, very white boy. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. There we go. And it's coming out. There we go. Sweet. Let's ride it. Let's ride on it. And I mean, it's not gonna be a fun route because it's just gonna be through a tunnel. But well, at least we completed one more city here. At least I'm saying at least. But like I said, that's how long did that take? 30 minutes? 25 maybe? 25 minutes? But I was also talking and not being very efficient, but still, it's taking time doing all this stuff, but I like doing them. It's gonna be a big city. If it's building in towards, I think it will do, because I think many of the cities that are like in the middle of this, what is gonna be a passenger route for trains, is probably gonna be the largest cities, because that is where the most passengers are gonna be. So it's probably not gonna be up here. It's probably not gonna be. Wow, look at this, completely insane lag. It's probably not gonna be up here in Stavanger and Sandnes. They're probably not gonna be the biggest cities. Also, they can't really expand that much. Bryne is probably gonna be a big city because it got so much room. But I think the biggest cities are probably maybe some of these down here in between. I mean, if we're giving them enough time, because that will make sure that all these cities over here will also move their passengers down the road here, and that means there will just be more passengers going through these cities. So yeah, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that's gonna develop. And wow, the lag is just when you get up here to all of our all of our earlier builds, it's just lagging quite a bit when you're moving around. A lot of passengers on this one. 400. What the hell? Okay. Well, I don't see a lot of passengers on the other ones. That's on the south circle. But I think we will have other means of transport in the future for these places. Probably airports of sorts. We still only got these two airports, and they're not going to be enough. I'm probably going to make big airports in the future, so these guys up here can get away from this area without taking ferries. Because, yeah, there is a demand for people getting south here, that's for sure. Not northbound, at least not as much. I guess it's because it's the end of the trip, the northbound ferries. But the southbound, yeah, that's... they are struggling, those ferries. But I don't really want to put more in, unless they're doing a profit. They are doing a small profit. You know what? Let's upgrade them to something else, I guess. It's the Vaxholm. We can do the Zurich. Zurich is a bit faster, can hold more passengers. Put those in and take... I think it's lagging. Yeah, there we go. And take one more copy of it. Put it on the line. Why not? Why not? And I do actually have... I need to let the game run a bit and do a lot of... I probably need to take out a lot of vehicles and then putting new ones in. Because they're getting old. Most of these are just way old now. We are in the 1937s, but that's not important. I'm actually running one speed right now because I want to get into the... You know, I want to get into the 1970s and 80s before we are connecting everything up. I I don't mind not getting to the 2000s. I don't mind that. But we still got plenty to do here before we are reaching Oslo and Hønefoss. Plenty to do. I mean, there are a lot of connections. There are many of hours of doing stuff here. and then after that, if we're connecting cargo into that and bringing cargo into the cities with the trains, that could still be 30, 40 hours gameplay here easily. Just connecting everything up. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna be it for today, and I'm probably just gonna continue connecting more cities and then coming back at some given time and show you it and do a new city probably. So I think we should. I think we're gonna plop ourselves into this nice little bus here. It's a yellow one. We didn't recall this one, but you know what? I think we're gonna leave you with that and going under our new bridge here, which actually I kind of like this area. I got to be honest, I kind of like this roundabout kind of for the city. So there you go, guys, and I hope to see you in the next episode.